Nice to see you again in this tutorial for the mathematic language as adding and subtract of the polyexponent for the algebra. أعزائي سعيد جدا بلقائكم مرة ثانية في الجزء الثالث والأخير من عمليات جمع وطرح حد متعدد الحدود أو قيمة متعددة الحدود في الجبر. في هذا الموضوع يجب أن نهتم أولا في العناية والتركيز على الإشارات اللي هي positive ونيجاتيف ومultiply، إشارات الجمع والطرح والضرب في عملية تغيير أو فتح الأقواس أو عملية الضرب والجمع والطرح في الجبر. وهذا معروف في موضوع موجود الفيديو ماله في القناة اللي هو بود مات، يعني أولويات عمليات استخدام البروسيس، المراحل الجمع. I hope to focus about in order to solve any problem with the algebra, in order to see folks in the sign about it for the adding and subtract and multiply as a sign, a plus, minus, multiply sign. That's why it's very important to looking after before you start to solve any problem. Now we'll be start about this for the mathematical language as a adding and subtract polymers meaning تعدد الحدود كما قلنا سابقا. polymers مقدار متعدد الحدود. This is the part 3. I hope this is the last part in order to know about how we are added and subtract as polymers. And don't forget to me to support and like about this for me. Thank you so much. Adding and subtract as polynomial. This is we are doing this in as to know about how we are added polynomials. When they are plus sign, you subtract, then we here is a minus sign, minus sign. Remember to only add it subtract like term within the polynomials. This meaning you must to look after or you focus for you the sign as a minus sign or a plus sign when you change anything in the question. Combine like terms, this meaning adding the terms. How we are adding the terms is called combine like terms as meaning like this. For example, we have this question or this exam in a bracket x squared minus x minus 5, first bracket, second bracket 6x squared plus 2x minus 10. This two bracket, we want to do it this as a combine or plus. نريد أن نجمع هذه القوسين. هذا قوس متعدد الحدود وهذا قوس متعدد الحدود. This bracket as a polynomial and this bracket as a polynomial. We want to add this both together. Now we get this is the result as x squared plus x. This is plus 5. This bracket, this the item or this polynomial, this for this first bracket, and we have this second bracket, this 6 square present, we add it. Now we are added. You see, this is plus. This plus is meaning add this with this. But please you look after for you when to add it this. We get like this result 7x squared plus x minus 5. We see this a plus and this a plus. X squared plus 6x squared is become 7x squared. Minus x plus 2x squared is plus x squared because this is plus and this plus with minus is become plus because this is big. نأخذ إشارة الأكبر عند عمليات الجمع والطرح. نأخذ إشارة الأكبر عملية we get the sign for the big value. For the big value we get the sign of the big value. That's why it's become plus x because x with 2x is become x is going here, you see, and here plus 5 plus minus 10 is become minus 5 minus 5 because we get the sign for the big value in the question. Here rewriting the subtract addition combine like term في عملية الجمع. الآن هذه هي عملية جمع والآن سوف نأخذ عملية الطرح. Now we get the subtract example. How we are subtract example. We have here as the two bracket with the polymer as so many item, one item, two item, three item, one item, two item, three item, and this two bracket, this first bracket and this second bracket. Now we are subtract. This is we want to subtract. Now this subtract, you see. We start with the first bracket, 3x squared minus 8x plus 6. This is the first bracket. And minus this, the second bracket, 2x squared plus 6x plus 12. This minus, meaning to minus this bracket from this bracket. Always the minus we are getting from the big or the small, but the change the sign. عمليات الجمع والطرح بالجبر لا تختلف عن عمليات الطرح والجمع في الحساب العادي. في الجبر هناك تكون الإشارة إذا طرحنا الأكبر من الأصغر نضع الإشارة الأكبر، وإذا طرحنا الأصغر من الأكبر نضع إشارة الأكبر أيضا، مع تغير الإشارات. إذا كانت الإشارات هذه كلش مهم. أكثر الطلاب so many students make mistake when you are solve the problem as because not focus for the sign. كل الطلاب أغلب الطلاب تغلط في عمليات الإشارات أثناء عمليات حل المسائل في الجبر، خصوصا في الجبر. Now we subtract this, we get plus, here plus also, but minus between is 3x squared plus 3x squared minus plus 2x squared is become 1x squared. This gun 3 minus 2 is become 1. That's why he not write 1 here. It's become x squared minus 8 squared minus 8x plus minus plus 6x is become 2x minus we get the sign for the big number as a minus 2 squared. 8 minus 6 is become 2. 7 plus minus plus 12 is become 5 because minus here minus with this plus is become plus with minus is become minus 5. We get it this minus 5 because this change here change. We not get this is right because here minus. That's why minus is become for this big value. That's why it's become minus 5 plus 7 minus plus 12 become minus 5. Please reversion this one again and reversion one to move to more understand about it. Example, find the sum here meaning plus, here sum meaning plus. Sometimes you get sum, sometimes you get added, sometimes you get plus, or sometimes you get positive sign of minus 7x cubed y plus 4x cubed y square minus 2, and we want to add it this to this 4x cubed y plus 1 minus 8 square y square. You see, here this is polynomial as we have two variable sign متغيرات اثنين x y x y وhere x y x y. Now we are make a title this question exactly. Now we just only title. هنا عملية ترتيب كما هو مطلوب بالسؤال plus we are added, we put added here instead of and, we put added this one. Now we can simplify this. Normal simplify, we get this start from this with this, and after that this with this and this with this. We get now as a result after we are simplify this, we get 7 minus 7x cubed y minus 4 plus 4 is become 11 plus minus 4 is become 3 x square x cube y minus 4 x square y square minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1 because minus with the plus has become minus 1. Here is this plus 7 minus 4 has become 3. 4 plus 4 has become 4. This one 8. 4. This 4 and 4 minus 8 is become 4. That's why we get this the result. Subtract polynomial عمليات الطرح طرح متعدد الحدود. To subtract polynomial, remember to distributing the sign into the term in the parentheses. You must, where I said in the beginning, you must to focus for the sign in the question. أعزائي في الجبر هناك شيء كما قلنا سابقا أن الجبر هو عبارة عن عملية حزورات. فهذه الحزورات تحتاج إلى مفاتيح للحل. فمن مفاتيح حل الجبر دائما هو وجود المفتاح في نفس السؤال. لغرض حل أي سؤال تجد مفتاح السؤال in the question. All question in the algebra contain the key. Tell you how you are solve the question. In order to obtain the question or the right reason, you must to search for the key. إذا أردت الحصول على جواب صحيح عليك أن تبحث على مفتاح الحل في الجبر. في مثل هذا السؤال أو السؤال اللي قبله كانت هناك عمليات فقط المفاتيح هي تعتمد على فهمك لعملية التعامل مع الإشارات، مع عملية التعامل مع الإشارات. How you are treatment with the sign in the question. You must focus in the algebra the try and to how you are start to add it, subtract, multiply with the sign. Plus, minus, bracket, how you are multiply bracket this sometime here number with the sign. You must to multiply sign with the number inside the bracket. You must focus this. All the students make mistake like this because you are happy and to are quickly or something like this is to make the mistake the wrong. We get the wrong answer. Now we are simplify. He asked me to simplify this question. In order to simplify this question, I start to minus 4x plus x minus 5. This is we are get as a open the bracket here and minus 2. Now we simplify this is this is term, this term, this term, this term. We are here 4 terms polynomial in order to do minus 4x plus 5x. We get here 9x minus 9x. I get the sign for the big one minus 4 plus minus 5 is become minus 9x, because minus plus minus is become high, is become 4. And when you see the timeline start from 0 and return back to the left side for the minus number, if you have here minus number and added to it the minus 5 after the 5, after the minus 4, after the minus 4, we get minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. You added 4 number in it, minus 9 is became minus 9, plus 10, plus 7, plus 3 is plus 10, because this he said simplify. Example, simplify this minus this plus this. You see, we are here 3 bracket, 1 bracket, 2 bracket, 3 bracket. First, I will be open the bracket to make a range about this is the expression to get the easy to simplify after that. I do it like this in order to get the same result. We get 5x squared plus 2, this one bracket, minus with minus, I time minus with minus has become plus, 4x squared plus minus, time plus is minus, 7, plus time plus has become minus, 3x plus with the minus has become minus. You see? Here, please focus again with me. I repeat again. هنا راح أعيد عملية طريقة فتح هذه الأقواس. This bracket, هذا القوس لم يتغير داخله شيء. 5x squared plus 2, this 5x squared plus 2, minus, time minus is become plus. 4x squared, it's become 4x squared, minus, time plus is become minus 7. I go to the next bracket, plus, time minus has become minus, plus, minus 5 is become minus 5. You see? How is effect this sign to this, all the sign inside the bracket. شاهدت كيف أثرت هذه الإشارات على دواخل الأقواس، فكانت هذه النتيجة تغيرت هذه إلى بلس، وتغير هذا إلى ماينس، وتغير هذا إلى ماينس، وهذا إلى ماينس. الآن here as a simplify this, I get this simplify this, I range or tight this is in order to get some good things for me. هنا قمت في عملية ترتيب السؤال، أخذت المتشابهات مع بعض حتى تسهل عملية، بس مجرد عملية ترتيب. 5x square plus 4x square مع بعض وهي الإشارات، and 3x square أيضا مع بعض. هذولا you see is arrange, I arrange this is to make it separately with the normal. This all these are variables, and this is a constant. This 2 7 5 is constant. Now I added to do this process. 5x squared plus 4 is 9, minus 3 is become 6, plus 2 minus 7 is 5, minus 5 is 10, minus 10. This is the last result. You see? Only you need to make step by step as a careful and look after for the sign. Like terms, meaning as in order to know, our like term choose the variable and their exponent each as a 2 in the x square are the same. هنا في هذا المعنى هو عملية فتح الأقواس مع for each the 2 in the x square, meaning the x square as 2. We see this, and this is example. In other word terms, that is like each other. وهو ما يتشابه مع الكل، يتشابه مع الكل. في هذه سوف تطبق هذه التفسيرات أو هذه القاعدة like terms على الأمثلة الموجودة هنا. في هذا النوت وضعت لك in order to know about what is the meaning about this is the convention, the number that is multiplied the each as the 5 in the x 5x can be different. ممكن أن تكون مختلفة. ال 5 in the 5x is different here, is not meaning same the value. This 5 here in 5x is different because this are variables. This is the variable. This 5x is not as a 5. That's why you are meaning should be no, because here 5 multiplied by x is 5 here separately, and but here meaning the 5 is multiplied by x. When I found this value of x, I will be multiply this 5 by x. For like this example, you can see we have here this polynomial, 1 term, 2 term, 3 term, and 4 term. You see all this variable as x. You see here 7 times x is separately now is minus 2 times x, and p and this time x. Pi, this is time x. This pi meaning, pi 3.4444 as النسبة الثابتة. هذه تسمى النسبة الثابتة باي اللي قيمتها 3.445. Are all like terms because the variable are all x. Are all like term because the variable are x. All like term, you see, are all like term this as x, a variable. No y, no z, no k, no m, no q, as all this a variable. But the pi here, we know this is not variable pi because we know this is the value about it. So example, work guys. You see here, third xy square minus 2xy square, 6y square, and over this square. All this, term 1, 2, 3, and 4, the variable is x, y square. The variable is x, y square. This is the variable for each term, you see. xy square, xy square, xy square, and xy square is different. This multiply, this minus, this plus, and this is divided. See, this different. All this because is the variable are all the xy square. What I said before, all this as a xy square is a variable. Example also, there are not like term because the variable add and or their exponent are different. You see, is here is different. You see, here is no like term. Here like term here موجود exactly because this same variable. But here in this question, not like term. Why? Because it's different. We have our x square, y, xy is different. You see, it's different. This is not like term. This is not like term here. And this is the last video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to repeat again this video in order more understand and more question I will be make for that in the next lesson for the how we are solved many time for the as a polynomials. That's why we get another video next time to have so many questions in it, but I hope to I suggest for you in order not make any difficult for that, you must to repeat this is video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. And don't forget to support me by subscribe and like for this video. Thank you so much, guys.